Lewis, you asked if I added more books to my library. The answer is yes. A few. I'll show you these. Let's try this now. We don't want to go all the way over there. Let's start at the top here. Bryan Avenue Baptist Church is doing some remodeling. The library, which happens to be on the top floor, is being turned into an office. Therefore, the patron of the church were offered the books, so so they don't have to give them away to Goodwill or something. If you want them, come get them. Is basically the rule. So I brought home, every time I go to church, I bring home some more books. Dictionaries. I found some interesting, older dictionaries there. Somebody. After the first video, somebody put it was a 1930 or a 1950 dictionary in our cubby, in Allard's cubby. I want to thank you for that. That was really awesome. That was a nice blessing that morning when I walked in and saw that. I don't know, it's probably 4 or 5 different dictionaries I've added up there. I've got a bunch of other ones, church, how to build a church, that kind of thing. I've got Unger's Bible Handbook, which is new. Dictionary of the Bible, Expository Dictionary of the New Testament is new. I've got a bunch of soul winning and evangelizing other books that I've gotten from church. I've added to my collection, which are interesting. Let's see if I can get... Hang on, bud. Bunch more on preaching, sermon outlines, great preaching on revival, soul winning, fathers, the second coming, so on and so forth from Sword of the Lord. I need a couple of other ones from Sword of the Lord and Rice. Down here on the Bible Perversion shelf, I added... I've got a copy of Goodspeed, 1923. I got a copy of, where was the other one? Goodspeed, Weymouth, 1929. I've got William, New Testament, and Back New Testament, parallel, from 1966. So I was pretty excited about those. Not that they're any different than the other corruptions, but we've got... I point out, the Interpreter's Bible Dictionary of the Bible. I didn't point that out on the first video, and I kind of kicked myself for that. Bunch of other New Age and other cult books and Bibles, and if you'll call them that. Book of Mormon, Pearl of Great Price, Doctrines and Covenants, Gospel Principles. I've got the Jehovah's Witness, Diaglot. I've got their Bible, but the Diaglot, the Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf. I've got books on Masonry, Catholics, the Catechism of the Catholic Church. That's interesting. You become God if you're a good Catholic when you die. Schoolwork. This book, In Caesar's Grip, is written by a Christian lawyer. This book was an expensive book for me to order and get. But it is a good book on why churches should not be 501c3. They should not be incorporated because you're creating a noose to hang yourself in, which is exactly what Bryan Avenue Baptist Church has pretty much done. Cement hasn't dried yet. We're going to court for a second time. We lost the... They're charging us for road assessments, and we're saying that we ought not have to pay it. Okay, the Constitution says that we ought not have to pay it. Therefore, we ought not have to pay it. But the state of Minnesota, God bless them, is somebody, for the love of money, is the root of all evil. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Bunch more government books, history books. Let's go. I don't think I'm missing anything that I wanted to point out specifically. Over on this side, that light's kind of in the way. We're going to move that. Hymnals. Faithful Word Baptist Church. Brother Anderson gave me 2 of these books. Soul-stirring songs and hymns. This is the best church hymnal on planet Earth. I've got 2 of those, of the new ones, and 2 of the red ones that I got from. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Those are, I plan on using that in when I start a, yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, nonetheless, there's a bunch more creationist books up here. Henry Morris, Culp. I've never heard, and I've heard his name, I've read his name, but I don't know very much about him. So I'm excited to read that book. Remember Thy Creator. Morris, I've got Patton, I've got The Biblical Flood and the Ice Epic, which I'm really excited to read. I've got 2 from Morris, The Beginning of the World and The Twilight of Evolution, that I just got. And yeah. So anyway, I'm thrilled to read those. So, that's that. And I've been on here for nearly 6 minutes, and I just tell you guys to have a great rest of the evening. And Lewis, I hope you appreciate this. Have a good rest of the day, brother. Bye.